Good evening. I'm John Brown reporting for WBC News TV. Our top story tonight: massive power outages swept across Spain and Portugal earlier today, plunging large parts of both nations, including their capitals, into darkness. The outage, which began just after midday local time, disrupted daily life across the Iberian Peninsula, cutting electricity to millions, halting subways, blacking out traffic lights, and rendering ATMs and phone lines inoperable. Widespread disruptions were reported in Madrid and Lisbon, with footage showing commuters evacuating underground metro stations and streets thrown into gridlock. In Portugal, the government swiftly held an emergency cabinet meeting at the Prime Minister's residence to assess the situation. Meanwhile, Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez visited Red Eléctrica, the nation's electricity grid operator, to monitor restoration efforts firsthand. While the exact cause is still under investigation, Portuguese authorities suggest the issue may have originated from Spain's distribution network. Portugal's energy provider, EREDS, described it as part of a broader issue within the European power grid and confirmed that emergency shutdowns were implemented in specific areas to prevent further instability. Spain's national broadcaster RTVE reported that even Spain's parliament and its own newsroom were temporarily knocked offline. According to data from Red Eléctrica, electricity demand plummeted sharply around 12:15 p.m., indicating a large-scale disruption in power flow. The blackout's impact stretched beyond Spain and Portugal, with reports indicating areas in France also experienced outages. Authorities in both countries are taking precautionary steps. Portuguese police deployed extra officers to manage intersections where traffic lights failed, and hospitals turned to backup generators. Citizens were urged to limit car travel due to non-functioning road signage. In some towns, such as Terrassa near Barcelona, demand for power generators surged, leaving hardware stores empty. In Lisbon, courts halted proceedings, electronic payments were down, and mobile networks failed, though some internet-based apps continued functioning. Red Eléctrica has since confirmed that electricity is gradually returning to parts of northern and southern Spain. Portuguese emergency services report that critical systems are now operating on reserve power. WBC News will continue to monitor this developing story and bring you the latest updates as power is restored across the Iberian Peninsula. Stay with us after the break for updates on the global energy market reaction to the outage. This is WBC News TV. I'm John Brown, back in a moment.